Hello, teacher and classmates. My name is Dalena Rodriguez, and today I'm going to share with you the topic that I chose about assessing young learners. To begin with, we must take into account an important characteristic when creating some kind of assessment for this population, and that is children are very different from adults. They need a lot of attention, play, and engagement both at home and at the school. Different learning strategies should be created for them in order to make learning easier and to have a great input for the evaluation of their competences and their progress. Wendy Caldwell says to think of young learners in three different age groups: 5 to 8, 9 to 12, and 13 and up. Since each group, their way of thinking and speaking, their attention span, and of course, their behavior can be very different. Moreover, all these influences their performance in a language test and the kind of task they like and can do. For example, let's look at the group of 5 to 8 years old. They are still learning in their native language, speaking, writing, and making sentences, and even more so if they are confronted with a language other than their own. They are absorbing many new words, even if they do not yet know how to articulate them in sentences. They repeat everything you say, so the words they know are a very good starting point to show how much they know in English. Just as they learned these words through repetition, they can also show what they know by speaking or even pointing to a picture. You have to get them to write single words, so it's probably not a good idea to try to test writing with this age group. By the age of 9 and so on, young learners' learning ability is increasing, but they need to be given a good foundation to build their confidence and begin to strengthen their oral production. They can already use a slightly higher level of English. Each age group has different needs and developmental paces, but they all need to have some elements of fun and interest in a language test. Effective language assessment provides opportunity for children to use their skills to demonstrate what they can do at their appropriate level. And to best suit the realities of young learners, assessment should focus on the development of language use. There are several authors who talk about different types of assessment and what allows teachers to use them for children. For example, Sheen and Crandall describe performance assessment as formative and integrative in nature. They can occur over an extended period of time and involve the use of various language skills. Paul Hell recommends analyzing dynamic assessment as well, describing it as in the educational context, understanding learners' skill and instruction supporting learners' development, all being integrated. McKay suggests language use tasks for assessment since young learners are still in their concrete and meaningful phase. Evidence of learning is likely to be present in language tasks that have the characteristics of those they do in lessons, which are their real world. Finally, we should also keep in mind that we often think of assessing the four language skills: speaking, listening, reading, and writing. And McKay gives us different evaluative activities that we can do taking into account the four skills. When assessing writing, you should think about the criteria you use and we can do. For example, writing in speech bubbles, writing in response to a picture, completing a story, or reforming a task. When assessing reading, you need to give students the opportunity to read texts other than those included in the textbook. Some assessment activities may include read and do task, reading and retelling, read and do, tasks requiring a short writing answer, or reading and picture matching. Oral expression of young learners can be assessed using the following techniques. For example, news telling, what they have done recently, storytelling, supported with pictures, picture talks, categorization task. And finally, for listening, we can use listening and do, responding through actions, action task, or total physical response task. Thank you all for your attention. Bye bye.